what leverage is to give you the example of what we just completed with Real Coaching Radio Network, this joint venture with Universal 7 Media. It is going to take our network to a whole new level. I don't even know myself yet what all the ramifications are and what it will mean for our future, because it is unfolding, in front of my eyes and ears, and it is unfolding in front of yours. But one thing I know, and I'm going to describe the relationship to you as quickly as I can. We've begun a discussion and then some, going back and forth and negotiating what we were going to do, and making sure that we were the right fit for a few months. And, it's not something that I jumped into overnight, which I certainly recommend that you don't do yourself. Sometimes it's easy to get excited, and I've gotten excited before and done joint ventures and partnerships before and didn't really think it through. Maybe I did check into my gut or my intuition, and there's some things that didn't feel right about doing something, and I dismissed it, and because I was too excited, I jumped into it. And then later on, the consequences came for not listening to my intuition and, not listening to my gut feel. So this time, I took my time and I paid a lot of attention to how it felt inside of my gut and what my intuition was telling me. And everything that we have discussed and talked about were right on. Nothing negative came up. I didn't feel, the usual little pain, the little pull in my stomach, or sometimes it feels like, I want to throw up. None of that came up, so I knew that it was the right thing to pursue. So, and before I continue with really what Universal Media is all about, so that you understand what we're going to be doing and what we have become a part of, I am going to just play the audio here because I don't have the video yet. So in the future, I will play the video. But let's listen to this piece of video, and then we'll continue this conversation as soon as it's over. So here we go.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions on your views of the news?
Yeah, sure.
Certainly.
Yes. First, what are your views of the news today?
I don't know. I watch it sometimes, but it's kind of a downer. I would have to say it's probably pretty biased.
Why would you say that?
Well, depending on what channel you watch, Fox News or CNN, it's picking a side, and it's always really negative.
I feel all they talk about is, the death and destruction going on. They don't really talk about, all the good stuff that we're doing over there. The war and everything going on, I feel like all I hear about is negative things.
I don't want to hear about the horribly depressing things that are going on in the world all the time, and I feel like it's either that or it's about entertainment, and it's nothing that I'm really interested in. So
I hate the news. The news sucks. It's just boring. It's the same story after the same story. I want to hear something different.
If there was a program out there that focused on the positive aspects of the news, would you be more likely to listen to the news more often?
Yeah, that would definitely be better, get me started. I think that would be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I would. I would love to see the news like that.
yeah, I think I'd like that more.
Well, have you heard of Universal 7 Media?
No.
This network wants to share with the audience the truth that happiness and peace can be found anywhere, no matter how hard things seem to be, and they want to prove that through a positive attitude and outlook on the world, it can be a better place.
Yeah, I think I'd love that.
It airs on AM 1320 WARL.
Okay. I think I'll watch that. AM 1320. What?
WARL.
WARL.
Okay, so we're back.